phenomenon that is most exciting to me is the explosion of new Jewish organizations and initiatives over the last decade that are starting to address a number of areas that were really holes. And so I feel like I have a cohort of people around the country who have created new and exciting initiatives to try to engage young adults. I think that's one. There's a wealth going on right now in the environmental and agricultural sphere, which I think is really exciting. It goes to the health and wellness point, but also to environmentalism. It's like, how do we piggyback on all of the concerns that are out there already? The answer is there's a lot happening. There's a wealth right now of conversation around new modes of Jewish education. Day school's got a lot of attention over the last couple of decades. I think that the whole afternoon Hebrew school notion, supplemental school, John's been working on it, lots of other people are working on it, but really trying to reinvigorate what we acknowledge has not been a success across the board. So I think the fact that those conversations are happening and that we're beginning communally to acknowledge where there are gaps and where there are failings is really positive. And I want to see those conversations continuing, and I think that the best way that we can go about it is to try to cultivate an uncompetitive spirit in the rabbinate where we can learn from each other's successes and where changes that are happening in one place can really change the whole industry, as it were. And I'm hoping that some of these new enterprises will be, like when JetBlue was launched as an airline, it changed all the other airlines because they had to get out of their hub and spoke models and kind of think in a different way about what it meant to be low-cost carriers or provide value. I think that these new Jewish organizations that are taking place, whether they are minyanim or environmental orgs or whatever, they're going to shake up the Jewish world tremendously, and my hope is that the ripple effects on the existing community will be incredibly positive.